Hey guys, this is John from US Angler, and today I'd like to talk to you about the Guardian 3 from Bradford Knives. It's not inexpensive, but man, it's an awesome outdoor small fixed blade.
The Bradford Guardian is 6.5 inches overall with a 3-inch cutting edge. It's only 3.42 ounces with the flat G10 scales, and that makes it really easy to store in a pocket, in your bag, or on your belt. It'll just disappear until you need it. The version that I chose was the standard M390 steel. I'll have more to say about that in a moment, but I think it's really, really good. You won't be disappointed if you make that choice. The Guardian 3 is obviously well thought out and designed, and its overall size and ergonomics are outstanding for EDC tasks, as well as common outdoor chores. The flat G10 scales provide a very comfortable grip, and for the most part, the Guardian 3 is happy to let you hold it however you need. Hammer grip, pinch grip, you name it, it's comfortable, and you'll find that your hand and fingers are really locked into place. If you're concerned about the built-in choil bringing your index finger too close to the edge, I can feel you, but in actual use, I never had any problems. No nicks, no cuts. I've also used the Guardian 3 with and without gloves. I had no hot spots or discomfort either way, though I would caution you against the ice pick grip with the edge following. At least for me, that put the meat of my hand in harm's way. Bradford recommends the textured G10 scales for gutting and skinning, and I think they're an excellent choice for fishing as well. From scaling to cleaning, the Guardian 3 gets the job done, and cleanup is a snap. The G10 doesn't absorb liquids or smells, doesn't stain or swell when wet, and I don't have a bad thing to say about it after owning this knife for a couple of years. The high saber grind is extremely well executed, and the relatively thin stock just glides through whatever you're cutting. I found that it works fantastically well for food prep in the field and at home. And in the field, in the woods, on the water, you need a tough companion, not something that needs to be babied. Making fire is often a necessity, and the Guardian 3 is more than up for hard work like that. It feather sticks with ease, producing lots of nice curls that take fire easily. And though Bradford doesn't recommend batoning, I've used this knife to split branches of roughly an inch in diameter with no problems and no complaints. You'll really notice the excellent edge retention of M390 as you work, and my knife was just as sharp when the fire was ready as it was when I started. I was initially skeptical of M390, but it won me over. I never had any problems keeping or getting a razor-sharp edge. If there is a drawback to the steel choice, it's that it can be brittle, leading to microchips on the edge, though that's not something I've ever experienced. At home, the Guardian 3 is a great EDC blade, attacking all manner of tasks in the yard and around the house. From cutting cording and tough hose to opening boxes and breaking down cardboard, to cutting up apple and slicing cheese, this knife was always eager to get work done. And I found I was a bit more confident with a small fixed blade than I was with even high-end folders. I was willing to stab through hard plastic, cut through fish bone, and separate lamb joints in the knee and neck. And since the Guardian 3 just kept going and going and going, I've become a little overconfident with what it can handle, as you'll see in a moment. Now, Bradford Knives is very clear. Use a knife like a cutting instrument and you'll be well served. But pry or baton and breakage is possible. I had some scrap pine and was confident the tip could take anything I could throw at it. Don't make this mistake. I tapped the blade in about 1/4 of an inch and pried. As soon as I heard a ringing sound of a break, I knew how stupid that had been. Now, Bradford offers the opportunity for me to return my knife and let them take a look. They'll do their best to regrind the tip, and I may well take them up on that. So far, though, my tipless Guardian 3 is still fighting like a champ. I chose the leather Scout Carry sheath for my Guardian, and while the overall quality is pretty good, it gets loose over time, and I wouldn't trust its retention in the field anymore. If you have the option, go with the Kydex and never look back. Overall, I think the Guardian 3 is a terrific knife that could stand a sheath upgrade. In fact, I'd love to see Bradford offer the Kydex as a standard option for their knives, rather than an upgrade. But that said, I consider the money I paid for this knife well spent.